shit just not being flushed. You know, shit everywhere.
Bro, Finsbury Park exploded this week.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Finsbury Park, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Islington was lost water.
Yeah.
That was at my parents' home. It was fucked. The dishes was piled up for the night, and I was like, look at this, no water. Look, see what that does. You couldn't flush the toilet. One night.
Yeah.
One night, bro.
Damn,
No
son.
water. Like shit, this is when that happens. See, you see like the stench of everything. The air's gonna smell, man.
And the corpses.
And the corpses. You can't forget them.
You gotta throw that in there.
And the corpses.
So a quick preset.
Go on.
James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men. Weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered.
Yeah. Just a quick point to make on that as well. In this society, the average rich man in this society is actually physically, what's the word? Basically physically impaired. A lot of people out here have a lot of ailments. Whether it be sickness, whether it be mental sickness, physical sickness, that they depend on medication for. You'd be surprised the amount of people you might work with that appear normal, but every other week they're in their chemist getting some prescription for some fucked up mental condition they got, or some physical condition. When you ain't got access to just walking into your chemist and saying, yeah, I need my meds, my pills. Yeah, what the fuck you gonna do then? You know what I mean? No? Yeah. It's gonna get real, man. Nice. Yeah. But the medical industry's got a lot of people fucked up, man, consistently going back to keep themselves whole, man. And when you ain't got that comfort, when there ain't no doctor for you to phone up on some, my symptoms are flaring up again, you fucked, man.
Yeah. Next, come on, brother. Hey, there's a point. You got the whole NHS system. I believe I think because of this whole Brexit thing, 60% of all the drugs coming in from the NHS is going to be done away with.
See, that's the spirit.
You know,
because I was thinking about that, but I held my tongue. And you brought it out. I thought the same thing. Because I think they were saying that like in the first couple of weeks, you just might have people just drop dead because they can't get the prescription.
Well, he's in a lot of pain. You know? But then, sorry, man, we ain't got the drugs. You know, we ain't got the painkillers. We ain't got, temazepam or whatever the fuck these people are getting prescribed. By these pharmaceutical companies. You know?
People that got type A diabetes. They need an insulin
shot.
Remember, one time we were on the plane, man, with all the prisoners.
What's it again?
The one Con Air.
Oh, yeah.
Con Air, he had an insulin problem. He was like, I need my insulin, man. He was all sweating and all that. That's how it's going to be.
On that time we watched that documentary on the Venezuela. And then going to hospitals, people getting turned away from hospitals. Like, bro, I can't help you, man. People getting shot, his head hanging, his ears off, his ears touching his shoulder. He's there, yo, man. They're like, look, man.
They're turning people away.
In West African countries, not to that level, but it happens. Like you might, you go to Ghana or Nigeria. If you ain't got no money,
you're fucked.
You're fucked. Things that people here take like, take for granted. Like, I'm gonna just go sit in the A&E and I'm gonna just get seen.
Well, bro, America, they charge the people for
Medicare.
They charge the people for hospital fees.
Ambulance.
So here, when here gets jacked, they're gonna be through, bro. Because here they're kind of used to there's little luxuries Esau gives here, little leeways, like free healthcare. That's a big deal, man. If your legs all fucked up and you gotta go in the hospital and you gotta pay, that's fucked in itself. So when So when it crashes here, they're gonna go crazy over here.
Even just to give birth in America cost you like 10 grand, man. $10,000
to get seen by doctors, bro.
People have to pay for the ambulance.
They come see you when you're halfway dying, man.
Oh, sometimes it's so bad. Someone will get into an incident or an accident and they don't want the ambulance to come. I can't afford it. Don't call the ambulance. I see that. Don't call them. Don't call them.
This guy's shoulder's out of place. Just patch me up.
That's Babylon. That's Babylon.
There's some aspirin. Don't call them.
Like, he didn't want them fees, innit? Like, fuck you trying to do. America's Babylon, bro. Fucked up. So you gotta think, there's things that happen here. This is a different realm. Here, you get certain leeways compared to America. America's fucked. The food they have to eat over there. That's why even now, in Britain, they're complaining about the American food coming here.
Yeah.
Because when all, like basically after the Brexit, apparently what's going to happen is they're going to start getting food from America. So when you go in your local butchers, the chicken's going to be that big. You get me? You can't even fit in your oven. Some GMO chicken and all that, that's all coming here. Because there was a lady in Parliament. There was a lady in Parliament. Bring that out, bring that out.
This is second Ezra 16.
It's falling apart.
Yeah. And you're going to need the NHS more in that day. It says second Ezra 16 and 21.
So them brothers in America have to do with a lot of... Go on, go on.
Second Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case.
And that's what's happening now because it's cheap in comparison to what it will be, right? Because of hyperinflation, right? You know, when hyperinflation comes, you might want to get some pack of Kit Kat, and that's worth a million, man. Bro, look, that's hyperinflation. That's what happened in there and Germany, man. During the war, where people would need to walk with a wheelbarrow of notes for bread. It was so bad. Look, if you'd even go out,
bread was a million.
Yeah,
a million. Whatever it is.
It was so bad. It was so bad, that even if you would go out and eat at a restaurant, you would have to come to a handshake agreement on the price, because during your meal, while you're fucking stuff in your face, the price would increase. So before you even eat, you have to be like, yo, I'm gonna pay that. I don't know, man, 5 minutes, I'm at there. Alright, fuck it. You agree. But now it's gonna be so worse, man. You might, I just wanted a Kit Kat. You ain't got enough money for it.
Oh, even in the road, remember the road when they found that house and he found a can of Coke.
Pepsi.
Yeah, Pepsi.
Yeah.
And he opened it and he gave his son it and he goes, tastes good, doesn't it? And his son was enjoying it, that little can.
Yeah.
You go to the shop now for 55p, you can get one.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna exist in that day. Your luxuries that you want now ain't gonna exist in that day, man.
Yeah.
You know, and people are gonna be killing you for those things, man.
Digestive.
Raiding you for Jaffa cakes. 99p Jaffa cakes or raiding you. You got them shit for you, that's what's gonna be important.
Not even plural art, just Jaffa cake, just
Jaffa
the
cake.
one.
A great,
Still one.
That's how fucked it's gonna be, man. What you take for granted now. And you know what, that's how you know the West is overindulgent. No, this society is overindulgent, man. So I was watching something about Russia and America, the differences, and the geezer was saying that in Russia, you got a McDonald's and that. Don't get it twisted, they're Edomites there. But they were saying that the people over there, they eat at home more than they do outside.
But Ark, if I can say, that was all part of Esau's witchcraft. With the in 1964 when he liberated the woman, what did that do? That basically meant there was no one at home.
But this was, because in Russia, look, whatever your mum cooks, you gotta eat at home. That's what they say, innit? No, which they got McDonald's and all that there as well. But whatever your mum cooks, you gotta eat at home. If you don't eat that, then you're not gonna eat. See here, we're indulgent. We can just go Subway right now. Brother, you want a quick 1,000 calories? There's a big loaf over there with tuna and for £5. Brother, you wanna go, you know, we got all that, you know, delicacies. People here don't know nothing about refraining. So when that all hell breaks loose and you lose that, that's a big part of people's life, man.
It says, 2 Ezra 16 and 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Yeah, it's not that bad, you know. I'm biscuits, you know, supermalt. It's not that bad. Right?
And even then, shall evils grow upon the earth. Sword.
Wow, what, in that time, brother?
Even in them days. So that's why we, as the hopeful elect, come across them signs, like the times, the Brexit, you know, the mark of the beast, you know, what's happening in Hong Kong, you know, exactly, like all these events, and we're like, oh shit, the evils are growing upon the earth. Everyone else like, hey man,
it ain't over
Afro
here.
Nation's not bad.
It ain't affecting us.
It ain't affecting us, because that's over there, because really, that's happened to them because it's not England. I mean, it's dumb.
They're trying to come in.
Yeah. You know, like, hey, but I have a quick kind of testimony. But I'm speaking to a demon that I work with, man. big thing or what? You know? So I asked him, so what do you do, yeah? If Brexit just means that the actual pound turns to absolute shit. You know what he said? It'll bounce back. I said, why? Because it's England. I said, alright, cool. Let's see about that.
No, do you know what that sounds like? That Edomite. Because like, how you gonna deal with Brexit? That British bulldog spirit. British people got that whole thing of like
that pride.
The pride. The sun will never sit on the British Empire. That kind of mentality.
Because England.
Right. You remember when England lost in some football match not long ago?
Well, they lost yesterday.
Or is it they lost again? Yeah?
That's the spirit, man.
And then they said on the newspapers, a lion's pride. They tried to flip it like a lion's pride. You're lost, man. You lost.
George Galloway was on RT and he said Britain ruled the waves and America ruled the skies. And then he said, no more, he said. It's collapsing.
Yeah. That's right.
Because this place is, bro, this world is going to shit and the West is sinking.
Yeah. No, because it's on
The
a
Lord's
level.
sinking Babylon, man.
Sink Babylon.
It's on a level where even like consumerism is a big thing within the West, yeah? All the whole retail industry is fucked. Like if you take a walk down Oxford Street where we used to be at, and you look like, compared to when we first started there, all of the shops are changed up.
Yep.
A majority of them are shut down.
The busiest one is TK Maxx. I walked past it the other day. Every other shop has people in it, but TK Maxx, which is a discount store, that was packed because people can't afford it anymore.
Poundland went into fucking administration.
Yeah.
That shows you the kind of times that we're living
Pizza
in.
Express, man. They're saying that's going into administration. They're all losing it.
They're losing it.
Everything's going into administration. Everything's shutting down. Poundland, pizza. I mean, come on, Poundland. Poundland is like a.
Hey man, I remember a couple months ago, they were doing a 50p sale in Poundland.
It says, even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
I don't know what's going on.
What's happening?
That Brexit.
What's going on here, like? What's happening here, man? The society is crumbling. But you know, the only ones that's going to have the answers is the brothers. That's why it says, then shall they... Because brothers have been telling these people that for 10 years, 30 years with our teachers, yo, this society is going to shut down. This society is falling. What you have as necessity now ain't going to be here no more. That will never happen.
Yeah, man.
But now these things are becoming reality, man.
And it's a common theme with all of the ancient empires. But you had it to where what the Most High said in the scriptures that he raised up Pharaoh's heart so you could show him as an example.
Yeah.
You know, to bring him down. And with the Egyptians, they were going through wars at the time that they were around. The Romans had it as well. The Grecians had it. You had the Punic Wars, all of that during the time of the Romans. They were always massive empires that people thought would never go down, and slowly but surely.
The age of decadence. The age of decadence.
For example, in Rome, in certain coins, they had a phrase inscribed called Roma Invicti, which means Rome unconquered. And they had a pride that Rome's not gonna go down, but then it eventually did. And that's the same thing they have over here. Yeah. That's what happened. They have in America, man.
Yeah, which proves we are in Rome.
Yeah, and that's why it calls it what? The Virgin Daughter of Babylon.
Yeah.
And they think, yeah, man, we're never being destroyed, so it's never gonna happen.
And that's proof that it's the same people that's in power in the reincarnation.
Yeah.
Bringing that same mindset back into full force.
Because America's the greatest country on planet Earth.
You know what gets you when you're in the truth? When Jake do that, like, we're never falling, like Jake's a part of this. Like, you want this place to fall. You should want it to fall. You know, Jake, that ain't ever gonna happen. Like,
Black and British.
Jake's lost, man. No, you should want it to fall, because when Babylon falls, Israel rises.
Yeah, man.
That's right. Jake, joined to the hip with this place. It's never falling, man. That proves who the Israelites are, first of all, and it proves we're in Egypt.
Where the leaks at?
Where the leaks at. Get me, like, I'm trying to be in the wilderness. We should have stayed there.
Watermelons.
Taco Bell's was over there. Taco Bell's was there. Or whatever, you know, sweet food in there.
Yeah.
Cakes. Yeah. Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk down to go into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Because even in the time of Jeremiah, one of the other major prophets, well, you can't even say one of the other prophets within the scriptures, I believe it's around, it's either Jeremiah 16 or I'll find it later, but Jeremiah basically prophesied against the children of Israel, man, for the wickedness that they were doing, worshipping idols. And they basically told Jeremiah straight out of his face, regarding the word that he's spoken to us from the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, we're not going to adhere to it nor listen to it. Because it's been a generational thing where when we left off to follow the ways of the heathen, we caught hell. So people actually flat out said that to the prophets, man. And that's a reoccurring theme. When Yahweh was saying, yo, this place is going to go down and Israel's going to come back up in power, the Israelites were the ones that were actually, the wicked scribes and Pharisees were coming up against him. He had his own people trying to throw him off mountains, kill him on numerous occasions. Because at the end of the day, our people lack security. They just want to be comfortable. They don't mind servitude as long as...
You know, bro, you know what? To make a quick point on that you're saying, because, bro, the sweet foods and that, I'm someone that, I like to like, you know, but I like that shit. I want to eat here and there. I like that. I want to eat good food and that. But you know, when you refrain from things you enjoy, that builds you up better. When you try and, you know, fight them things, you know what, let me stay away from this for a while. Let me just focus on this. You know, like, fight things you enjoy, you know, put yourself in an uncomfortable place. Yeah, like, you know, like, I like to overindulge in food, for example, but I'm trying to refrain from the sweet things for a while so I can focus. You know, I'm saying it for myself. Wherever I say it for myself, but it's true. When you refrain from the dainties, you will build yourself up, man. Things you enjoy, like, you refrain from things you enjoy, that will help you. And your vice might be, you just chase women all the time. If you refrain from that, let me focus on this, you get me? Then that has its place. You know? That's the thing, Jake, why are we here in the wilderness, man? I wanted to be back there, man. I was still around, bro. I was good there, man. That's why a lot of Jakes hear this truth. They know it's true, but they'll go on. They'll scoff at this truth. They know it's true, but they'll say F that because they don't want to be in an uncomfortable place.
It's too much groundwork.
Because even us dealing with the shit we deal with, where it becomes uncomfortable. There's things you're doing that's uncomfortable, but because they're fighting in the face. Jake don't want to even have to even deal with anything like that.
Yeah. Or they might come in and they end up falling out because it tastes sweet, but then they experience the bitter part of, you know what, fuck this. I don't want to take this. I'm going to dip out here and go back to the block.
It's a fight, man. Yeah. And it's in your mind, your body affects it, everything. We're dealing with so much shit. Every brother's dealing with so much shit. We just have to fight it, bro.
It's about limitations. Because basically the law is basically it's a prevention from doing wickedness, isn't it? Yeah. So what it is like, all of these nations pretty much, Esau's out here, he's on a do as you will spirit, just whatever, I'm boundless, I can just do whatever the fuck I want. With the law, you get certain boundaries. The law tells you, listen, if a man's got something that's his, he keeps that, you focus on what's yours, don't covet. Esau's thing is, why can't I have it? Fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? Set up for propaganda, go over there, take their shit, fuck it, it's mine. What, like, the problem our people have is that they just they want to live boundless. They just want to wake up and think, fuck it, yeah, that's someone's woman, but fuck it, I can have that. Fuck it, everything's good. Pussy is pussy, just fuck it, mate, you know what I mean? Just think about it later.
No consequence.
No consequence lifestyle. Basically, pretty much what our people want.
Yeah, I had a precept on the point you're speaking about. This is Sirach, right? 37 and 27. My son, prove thy soul in thy life and see what's evil for it and give not that unto it. You know? So you know you were saying that there's certain things that you obviously know that isn't really too good for you. Whether it's overindulging in food or trying to chase women all the time. Scripture's saying observe, like, you know, what is conducive unto you and what's not, and try like to refrain from it, you know? And what you're saying.
We're in this flesh, you know? But that's the part of the fight, man. Because we ain't in the flesh. That's part of it. Yeah, we're like, brothers, we're not perfect, man. Exactly. Brothers do this, that, and the other, whatever. You work on that. At least if you're conscious about it, you try, man. Go on now. Matthew chapter 3. Because in the kingdom, we ain't gonna have to worry about that. That's now. In the kingdom, we ain't gonna have to worry about it. Because everything's gonna be in perfection. Hey, you want that woman right now? That's yours. Hey, we're gonna be able to eat in the kingdom and still be ripped. Still be strong.
Yeah.
Because the food's gonna have vitality. You're gonna know when I eat, I'm eating good, but it tastes good and it is good.
Yeah.
You know, here we eat and it's like, really, here you can overindulge and then you feel sick.
Innit? You're like, fuck, carbs. You know?
That's true. If you gotta eat and think like that, I don't want to eat too much and that. Like, that's hell.
That's hell.
That's hell, man.
So whenever you see that, you know the medieval things,
Yeah.
you see their palate, it would be like a balanced diet.
Yeah.
It would be like a bit of some grapes on the side, some figs, a little bit of meat.
Yeah.
It was all kind of balanced in it.
Yeah, but then again, it's like now the food is so degraded. Even if you have a balanced diet, it don't do shit. It don't matter. Look, you can have as much balance as you want, or much avocados on the plate. Don't fucking matter, bro. And they'll go on keto, carbs. No, all of that, man. It don't matter, bro.
Someone get it.
Like,
Make shortcuts and take a seat.
yeah, drinking Irish sea moss. Had that yesterday. You know, all of that. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's still
But you know what?
try, man.
The kingdom, like, the thing is, a physical things to come upon this earth for the 12 tribes of Israel, but don't forget, it's also going to come with a new body, bro. So the food, our internal system will be able to process like the perfect food that we're going to eat, bro. You know?
Ezekiel 4:13, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of
Don't worry
Israel
about carbs.
eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them.
All your bread, bro. It don't matter if you're vegan. Your shit, food's shit. Look, hey man, like I remember the one time I was vegan for a bit. Man, when I was vegan, having all smoothies and all of that, I put on weight, bro. You know?
Right, even being a vegan.
Yeah. So it's the fad, bro.
That's all a fad. It's all a money-making Ponzi, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I just don't eat meat because they're so cruel to the cow.
Yeah.
I just eat the leaves off of the tree.
Some fat dyke. She's a
Yeah,
vegan.
like,
I see. Where you vegan?
Yeah, she's a bitch. Exactly. That's all a fucking money-making Ponzi. And then Esau's got this. First of all, bro, Esau's got companies, Whole Foods and all that.
Yeah.
When the food you eat is meant to be whole anyway. So what the hell's going on? Like, I've got to go to a shop to buy organic leaf when everything should be less anyway.
Like one carrot for £2.
He's a demon, man.
It's
even that
it's
ain't-
grapes with seeds in it. Nigga, it's supposed to have seeds.
And great with seeds,
I went to Whole Foods. Unless you're rich, and you can never make that a part of your weekly
diet.
Yeah.
Bro, I tried going there once. I was like, I had to leave, bro. That shit was too expensive.
I had to get my ass back to Aldi. Co-op does you some good deals, Co-op.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, Co-op does you some good deals.
Hey, and then fucking anytime you go inside a health shop, the only thing you can afford is that £2 flapjack, man, and then walk out.
You know, because you know when you go in there.
Apple cider vinegar.
That's like Esau really stunting on you, like, you know, because Esau can spend his diet, spend his money on that shit. That's Esau really stunting. This is what we eat.
Fuck this kingdom, man.
This is whole food.
Fucking shit kingdom.
Philippians 3:20. For our conversation is in heaven,
Yeah, it's a part of it, man.
from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, who shall change our vile body,
Vile.
that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body.
Vile body.
Yeah, so the Lord Yahushua is gonna change the brothers, the hopeful elect's bodies, man. New bodies, bro. You ain't gonna be all crooked up and your elbow ain't gonna hurt, your neck hurts you.
Yeah.
Your knee hurts. No, you're gonna be new.
Yeah.
You're gonna be strong. You're gonna be healthy. Brand new, man. A new heaven, new earth, new bodies, new. Our minds are gonna be renewed. Yeah. These bodies are just fucked, man. And that's why that verse just said our vile body.
Vile body. And it's funny, like, it's so fucked that you actually feed that vile flesh with vile food.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. So it's an endless like kind of cycle. And you might be like a person who's 35. Okay, now I'm trying to get my health and all that. You be eating shit for 35 years.
From day.
So you're never gonna.
Mum was giving you fruit shoots.
Yeah, your mom, you know, and fucking Haribo's. And now you're 35, trying to cram the health. Take spirulina. You know, it's not gonna.
Yeah, now the health food aspect comes into it.
Yeah.
This kingdom's fucked up, man. And it's so fucked as well. You know, Esau's a demon because you grow up, you know, have brothers, some brothers that grew up with not all their families there or whatever. So you don't even have a balanced regular meals. You might have to eat outside most of the time. You know, things like that happen. So you grow up like that. You know, like really a traditional way is your mum and your dad's on the dinner table. Your mum's cooked the meal. The children are there. The dinner's sorted every day like that. Bam, home cooked meals every day. Like not everyone gets like that. Some brothers grew up, you know, not like that pretty much. You have to eat out and then shit was all fucked up. You're eating crackhead chicken, growing up with that when you're young. Your hormones are all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Your mum's too tired. She might have been working so long. She's too tired to make a meal at home.
Yeah, it says, who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able to subdue all things unto himself. Well, that's pretty much it, you know? Our bodies are going to be changed. In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, man. We're weak now, you know? And, you know, like the apostles always say, what? Exercise profit if little, but it's still profit. You know, there's certain things that you can do that the brothers were going into, but, hey, man, ultimately, we just need self-salvation, man. We just wait, we're waiting for the Savior. You know?
Because either way, you know, you can go and exercise, you won't get ripped. You're getting ripped, you're still getting plagued with demons. What you gonna do? You know, at the end of the day, like a new heaven and a new earth, new vessel wherein dwelleth right, new beginning. You could be ripped, you know, all of that. You're still getting plagued with demons at night. You're fucking still behind in your rent. You're still through. You still got joint pain. You're ripped, but you got joint pain. What is that?
Still a Jake in captivity.
You're still a Jake.
In captivity.
Hey, that's a good point. Hey, you said about the demons and stuff getting plagued by demons. Yahweh Shai, hey, all principalities, everything bows to Yahweh Shai. So we're gonna be fashioned like unto Yahweh Shai. Whatever he gets, we're gonna get, man. And we're gonna basically what we're gonna have. We ain't gonna have getting plagued by demons in the kingdom, man. We're gonna have dominion over them. We're gonna be able to send Satan to fuck up anybody, and we could do it now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Like Paul did that, you know. It's all it takes is right now we got it on, like, you know, in part now, but we're gonna get it in its entirety when we're changed in the kingdom, man. And that's something to really, like, you know, look forward to, man. You know,
and the scripture says, "Are you not that you shall judge angels?"
Yeah.
So we're gonna be like, yo, you said,
like, bro, in the kingdom, Esau, it's gonna be flipped. Esau, he's gonna, like, we're gonna be having the real health. He's just gonna be getting by, like, surviving off of what it is, like, you know, just like here in this kingdom, he sets up these Elamites with crackhead chicken, Moabites with a hole in the wall. You don't even know what the hell they're cooking. All you hear is chicka-ling-a-ling. The thing that, you know, that's what you hear. What do you want? Oh, can I get a special fried rice? Okay, chicka-ling-a-ling. Then the back, you just hear the wok. You don't know what the hell's in it. The shit comes out all oily and gunky. And you grow up eating that. Bro, Esau's gonna be getting fucked up in the kingdom. It's gonna be reversed on him. He's gonna be eating scraps, bro.
The curse is
he's gonna be getting demons, or he's gonna be eating scraps.
Yeah, we gonna sell.
He ain't gonna know what his family are doing. Yeah, he ain't gonna know what his family are doing.
Yeah,
they're all gonna. Everything is gonna be. You get me?
Just feed him some grass.
He ain't gonna know where his daughter is.
He ain't gonna know where his daughter is. Yeah. His daughter's gonna be getting. She's gonna be getting screwed by a big Jake.
Yeah, man. Hey, we got all of these things to look forward to, man. That's gonna be beautiful.
That's the curses.
I got precept.
Beautiful.
Malachi 4 and 2.
She's gonna be 30 and 7, man. Your daughter's gonna be with one of the Achiam, man. The good ones.
Yeah.
The good one. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. And 1,000 years after that.
Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute.
But what was the curses? Your defiled bread, your family's separated, you ain't gonna have dominion over your children. All them curses are going to Esau.
That's it.
Esau's about to go down, bro.
They're gonna be ghettos.
They're gonna be fucked.
Dirty restaurants.
Like they have police.
Restaurants.
Dirty restaurants. Yeah, you know what you mean, bro. Dirty, dirty grub, man. They're just gonna be eating scratch. Eat this to survive, man. Here, it's gonna be lawful. It's gonna be lawful, but yeah, eat that. It'll just be like a little bit of bone off of a little bit of bone of meat. Eat that. Oh, grass. Eat that. Pick that rock up as well after, man. Yeah, like, that's how it's gonna be, man. And then, and then what else, man? What other curses was there? So many that Jake.
They're gonna be scattered.
Scattered. They're gonna be fucked up. They're gonna wake up confused. Like,
They're gonna wake up in the morning wishing it was night.
they're gonna wake up. It's like when you see Jake in his kingdom without the breath, you see Jake's destroyed.
Yeah.
You can see it on Jake. That's coming to Esau. Esau's got the police in America, which police over Jake. There's gonna be Jake's policing over Edomites. You get rough Hamites.